Thank you, Dr. Bukowski. Well, good evening, everybody. I can see some faces out there. Welcome this evening. I know we have some parents and maybe some grandparents and friends out there. It's great to have you with us to this second virtual commencement ceremony that I know I've been a part of. And we have intentionally planned for this not to be like the real thing, because we, of course, want you to come back to campus for when we are able to have our commencement. And right now we are planning for a May commencement ceremony. We are going to keep our fingers crossed and hope we could hold that ceremony. Please keep your fingers crossed as well. I know you will. At this time, to kick things off, I want to introduce our Vice President of Student Life and our Dean of Students, Dr. Matthew Damschroeder, who's going to provide our invocation. Matthew.
It's a joy to be with you all here today and to invite you to pray with me as I draw on the words and wisdom of the Reverend Dr. Robert Allen Hill, Dean of Marsh Chapel at Boston University. If you will please pray with me. Dear God, we pause in prayer during this time of extraordinary disruption and anxiety to place before you all the past 4 years have taught and wrought by choice and by circumstance. Our learning from this period we present to you. We bundle together what we have known and the ways we have grown, in tasks partly completed, in challenges met, in losses unexpected and foreseen, in spurts of creative energy, in disappointments, in surprises, in changed relationships, and a changed world. All this past experience we give over to your care and keeping. Together, we seek your blessing as we honor and celebrate shining achievements on shadowed days, as we anticipate weeks and months of brightness forthcoming and all that is yet to be. We seek your blessings of imagination and insight for our continued learning in the years to come, for keen eyes to sense unexpected opportunity, for faithful ears to hear a call to speak truth, for inspired efforts that bridge our physical and philosophical distances, for steady obedience to the way of love in teaching, in healing, in community, in spirit, for curiosity to discern the odd joys embedded in trials. O Lord, we pray, make of all that will come toward us a pattern of meaningful learning and growth. For all that has been, we offer thanks. For all that will be, we say yes. Amen.
Thank you, Matthew. Appreciate that very much. Students, I'm both honored and, quite frankly, a little saddened to be with you this evening. Saddened because, like you, I am sure, I wish we were together with your families on campus, enjoying a nice casual evening, sharing stories of those moments that have impacted all of us in your years with us here at Juniata. We know that's not possible, but again, we invite you to come back for the ceremony when we are able to enjoy one another's presence. Every time I have a chance to reflect and just provide a couple of remarks, particularly for moments like this where we say goodbye, we end a particular journey, I think immediately to the time I welcome all of you when I'm talking to parents on during the summer when we're doing orientation. We talk so much about how quickly this moment in time goes. And I reflect because I feel like I've had a front row seat to 4 years of your lives. And I couldn't be more proud of how each of you have contributed to our campus community and have enriched Juniata and the students who inhabit it. Like so many Juniatans before you, you bring and have brought passion and enthusiasm and energy and distinction. And you are leaving Juniata certainly in a better place. And I don't need to tell you that your class, and certainly the class of 2020 that graduated like this in May, will be forever etched in the history of this college. When the next book is written about Juniata, this period of time will have a chapter unto itself, and all of you are a part of that. So as we gather in this most awkward way, I want you to reflect on the meaning of this moment. I say this each and every year because it matters. It matters to me, and I believe it with greater conviction in each every year that I share it. And that is that a celebration like this, where we celebrate you and we celebrate your journey, that it's truly a collective celebration. We think about the job well done by so many people that have mattered to you in your life, including teachers and pastors, friends and family, particularly all those parents out there. And students, I know it's difficult, but please join me in a virtual round of applause for the family who have made this journey possible for you. In addition to those families and friends with us today, we owe our collective thanks and appreciation to the talented and devoted faculty who have prepared all of you to be leaders in the diverse and complex world in which you are about to enter. And it is so awesome to see so many of them on the screen here. So a round of applause for all the faculty who have been meant so much to all of you during your time with us. Thank you, faculty, for all your tremendous work. Students, if there is one thing I have learned about Zoom since March, it is that brevity wins the day, and staring at a screen for long periods of time just doesn't cut it. So my message to you tonight is pretty simple. As you think about the next steps, I want to remind you that with knowledge comes responsibility. And as you embark on whatever is next in your journey, that responsibility should be a joyous and, yes, a privileged burden. As a Juniata alumnus, you are representing all that is good about this institution and the students that have come before you, the outstanding faculty that have taught and mentored you, the staff that have supported and nurtured you. But graduates, remember this. You are ultimately representing yourself out there. And this is perhaps where the proverbial fork in the road exists. By earning your degree today and over these past years, you now technically, and I use that loosely, technically possess a certain set of skills that will enable you to be successful. However, your competence, your intelligence, and academic degrees will only take you so far. It's your attitude, your character, your integrity, and judgment that will inspire the excellence that I know you desire and that we all expect. These are the attributes that will enable you to stand out and stand tall in a world right now that needs genuine, inclusive, and authentic leadership. Think about this moment. Think about the moment we are in with this pandemic. Education, energy, healthcare, travel, real estate, or government. These are all industries. Some might suggest foundational industries that are currently undergoing a transformation due to COVID. And guess what? They are all going to need graduates like yourselves, liberal arts graduates, people like all of you that can ask tough questions, speak authoritatively on a broad spectrum of issues, are adaptive and entrepreneurial, globally sensitive to a more connected and diverse world, and can lead through effective communication, problem solving, and leadership. These human skills are going to be increasingly important in a world that is rapidly changing as we speak. Go make the difference. Be the change that you want to see, as they say. Graduates, it is my deepest hope that you find the success that is yours, and you do so in a way that you and those around you will be proud. And when you do find that success, and you will, appreciate that success by saying thank you to those who made that success possible. Class of 2020, congratulations, and my deepest thanks for your many contributions to Juniata College. Good luck and Godspeed. It's my honor to introduce to you Sullivan Sterman, president of the class of 2021.
Hi, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Sullivan Sterman. I'm the class of 2021 president, and I've been asked to give a couple remarks here today. Um, 4 years ago, we really didn't think that, I don't think any of us thought that our last year at school would be as tumultuous as it has been. We really started this off, expecting to have the normal college experience and being able to take all of our senior year classes in person, to be able to see all our friends, go wherever we want, and obviously that's not the case. And this is I'm not going to sugarcoat it. This is one of the most tumultuous times in our nation's history. But that's not what today is going to be about. Today is about how you guys managed to not only overcome that, but all of the normal obstacles that you face in college. Between the major ones like the ongoing health crisis, electoral crisis, and little ones like our cafeteria food and having to take your classes online and even having to graduate online, you've all managed to push through and come out. And you shouldn't understate that. That's an amazing accomplishment. I'm very proud to call all of you my classmates, and you should again never understate the effort and perseverance that got you here. It's your day. You should celebrate it. And thank you. Thank you for having me here. Good luck for all your future endeavors.
Thank you, Sully. So this is the fun part. And as I look down at my agenda, I also have next to me my medal here. I don't know if you can see that. It's got the Juniata presidents on the back. I wear this a couple of times a year and at commencement. And so I'm going to put this on to make sure this is all official. I'm going to save you. I've got my robe and I've got my hat, but I'm not going to put that on at this point. But this is a fun part where we get to do the conferring of degrees. So at this point, let me introduce to you Dr. Lauren Bowen, our provost and chief academic officer, who will present the candidates' degrees.
Thank you, President Troja. I have the honor this evening to present 9 candidates who have fulfilled the requirements for a master's degree, 8 candidates who have fulfilled the requirements for the Bachelor of Arts degree, and 18 candidates who have fulfilled the requirements for the Bachelor of Science degree.
By the authority vested in me by the trustees of Juniata College and upon them by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, I now confer upon you the master's degree, a Bachelor of Arts, and a Bachelor of Science with all the rights and privileges thereto pertaining. Congratulations.
Thank you, President Troja. Now, as you all realize, this is a non-traditional commencement ceremony. Were we in person at this point, I would call you forward and say your name and you would receive your diploma. Still, non-traditional as it is, it's a significant accomplishment, as you also know. Always remarkable, always noteworthy, but especially so in this past year. I do think it's worth recognizing each of you individually. And so I would like to read the names of each of our graduates. I'd ask that all of you stay muted until we're done, and then we're going to unmute and give a good Juniata cheer. Sarah Nicole Allison, cum laude. Christopher P. Anderson. Kristen A. Behrens. Sean A. Bookhammer. Rebecca Renee Boone, cum laude. Jonathan James Booth. Courtney Lynn Burns, cum laude. Noah Michael Carr. Sean Kavanaugh. Abigail Catherine Inama, cum laude. Abigail Grace Eckerd, summa cum laude. Emil Nierke Eklund. Jason Matthew Enoch. Alessandra Nicole Fama, summa cum laude. Dema Reese Franklin, cum laude. Jacob Christopher Gibson, summa cum laude. Marie Elizabeth Gonsar, cum laude. Jacob Charles Griffin, summa cum laude. Emma Frances Johnson. Le. Marcus James Magley, summa cum laude. Tina Marie Martinez. Barbara A. Miller. Isabella Marie Miller, cum laude. Julia Isabel Newman. Yu Chen. Lauren Sierra Reed Brown. Colin Ray Starr. Chaitali Tushar Tungankar. Bryce Anthony Walter. Tristan Scott White, summa cum laude. Peyton Lika Wine, summa cum laude. Wilhelmina Jane Wilt. Allison Julia Yearwood. Ginelle Jewel. Congratulations, you are now officially Juniata graduates. Please unmute and cheer.
Congratulations! Congratulations, graduates!
Way to go.
Way to go, Eagles!
Good job.
And now, as alumni of Juniata College, I invite you to listen to your alma mater.
To Juniata College, dear, in praise we raise our song, the place of loyal hearts and cheer, which we have loved so long. We love the pathways to and fro, the classrooms and the halls. We'll ne'er forget, though far we go, the days within her walls.
Thank you to Lillian Durbin from the class of 2021 for singing the alma mater. So in closing, I just want to echo and underscore what you've heard from President Troha and from your class president, Sully, as he likes to be called. You have accomplished a tremendous amount as Juniata students and now as Juniata graduates. You have fulfilled our expectations of you. And what I want to say to you in closing is that as you go forward, I hope that you carry with us, from us, as Juniata alums, the belief and the experience that we have fulfilled our promises to you. As a community, as a faculty, we often talk about what does it mean to be a Juniata graduate? What are the attributes of Juniata graduates? And we talk about instilling and sharing with you knowledge, a depth of knowledge, and a set of skills, to the president's remarks, that allow you to be successful in this life, however you define success. We try and instill in you the desire to be lifelong learners, to ask questions, to be intellectually curious and intellectually engaged. I hope that we've challenged you to think about different ways of knowing what we know and appreciating that which we don't know across different disciplines, different traditions, as you've taken a breadth of courses with the faculty who have joined you here this evening. We challenge you, or we've challenged you since you've arrived, haven't we, to think about who you are. And as you've done that, then our goal for you has been to encourage you to think about what's right and wrong and what your ethical sensibilities are. And finally, we want you to see yourselves as important actors in this world and to engage in this world in ways that you understand who you are better, that which brings you joy, and that which you want to contribute. And so in closing, I'll say to you what I often say to first-year students when they join us at Juniata. Our hope for you as Juniata graduates is that you continue to ask questions, that you continue to be kind, and that you always have the ability to have fun. We wish you all the best as you go forward. We hope you won't be strangers. As Juniata alums, we hope you'll stay connected to us and stay in touch with us. You will always be part of Juniata. And mostly as you go forth, I hope you know that we have every confidence in you to make a difference in this world. And in this particular moment, to know that the world needs you. They need your skills, they need your kindness, they need your attributes. You're ready, and the world's ready for you. Thank you so much for being here this evening. I know it's a little non-traditional, as the president said. We look forward to welcoming you back to campus when we graduate in person, but we couldn't let this occasion go unmarked. And I hope now, as you listen to our postlude, you find the moment to pause, reflect, and celebrate what truly is a significant accomplishment. Thank you so much for being here, and congratulations.
Congratulations, everybody. Hope to see you soon.
Thank you, everyone, and good evening.
Thank you, everybody. See you soon.